Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. Don't you love products with the longest names ever? I have been wanting to try this for so long. This was a point perk, so I finally got my hands on it without having to pay for it. Very like liquidy, kind of just white. Now, what I will say is that I'm super oily. I know this isn't really made for people with oily skin, so, you know, it might not work out for me, but that's why we try things, right? So we can know. It smells interesting. It smells like a little bit sweet, a little bit like coconut. I think I heard that it has coconut. Oh yeah, it says it right on here. With coconut water, probiotic-based ingredient, and skin revivers, silicone free, which is kind of nice because if you're the kind of person who doesn't like putting silicone primers on, you'd probably like this. Now, this is not a first impression, but I'm going to use it because it's pretty new to me. I've been using this for about a week, and I can already tell you, I really like this foundation. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. Again, I'm super oily, but I read reviews on this and oily skin people saying it's amazing, and I have to agree. This has a skin-like finish. It's demi-matte. It's definitely the highest coverage level you're gonna get with this is medium. It's not a full coverage foundation. So if you have like stuff you really want to cover up, this is not going to be for you. But if you just want to even your skin tone and maybe cover a little bit, it's awesome. It looks like you're not wearing makeup. I've color corrected my dark circles. Can you believe that these dark circles are already color corrected? That's how dark they are. So I bought this new concealer. This is the Becca, it's brand new, Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Concealer. It's in the shade Light. It's got beautiful packaging. The packaging is just stunning as always, but I swatched this on my hand. It doesn't seem to be very full coverage, so I don't have huge high hopes for this, but it is supposed to give like a luminous finish, so we'll see if that at least, you know, lives up to the claim. I'm just going to use it like I would any other concealer in the same way. It's got a very interesting doe foot applicator. It's not, it almost looks like a shoe or a sock to me. Using it to conceal and highlight. And I'm going to blend it out with a beauty blender. Yeah, so just as I suspected, it's not really fully covering up for me all that well. If you don't have a ton of dark circles, I bet you it would be fine for you because it does have a little bit of a glowy finish and it's very like blending very nicely into my skin. So it does kind of have a skin-like finish, which is very pretty. Finally going to try the RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm going to bake my under eye with it. And then I'm going to set the rest of my face with this, which is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Airbrush Perfecting Powder, Sheer to Full Coverage Finishing Veil, SPF 50+. How long is that name? We should have a contest for the product with the longest name. I'm just going to take it in the cap, and I'm going to take my beauty blender, damp. This is how I bake all the time. So just right on the beauty blender and then heavily layer it on underneath. Now I am going to continue testing all these products, and since I'm using a bunch of new stuff all at once, oh man, that is creasing already. Okay, let's just blend that out before we bake it, shall we? I really want to test this powder with a concealer that like I know and love and know exactly how it performs, because I think that will really be the real test. But for now, we're just going to use it here and bake and see how it goes. So this is in the shade Light, I think. Ignore my oven there. It's getting ready to cook me a pizza. Okay, this is in the shade Light. So it should give me a little bit of color on top, which sometimes I like to do that. Sometimes I like a translucent powder for foundations. Sometimes I like just a little bit more color. I don't know, it just gives a little bit more of an airbrushed look, I think. I can tell you that this is going on to me exactly like my MAC, what's it called? The Mineralized Skin Finish in medium. that I use. It just has kind of like a satiny finish, which this is giving me. It's very pretty. I did my eyebrows, I did my blush, contour, bronzer. Let's now wipe away this baking. I'm using this Goss brush. This is the number 2. It's so soft, you guys. It's like, don't you hate it when beauty bloggers say it's so soft? How does that help you? You can't feel it. I mean, there are all these different levels of softness. What's one person's soft to another person's soft? I don't know. But I can tell you, it feels friggin' great. Yeah, this powder, it's looking like a little bit extra. Like, it's looking like my regular baked under eye, but a little bit nicer. And I didn't really expect that, I'll tell you the truth. Like, I thought it was just gonna be regular old baking, but it does look just a little bit less powdery than normal, just a little bit smoother. I'm impressed, really impressed. Yeah, okay, so I did, like I said, did the blush bronzer did the blush bronzer contour. Let's just highlight quickly with this brush since we're here. I'm just gonna use the Maran Luminizer from the Balm. This stuff is the bomb. This is my favorite shape face brush. Now, I know some people use this as a blush brush, but to me, I think that would be a little small. Maybe I'll try it one time though, because this is so soft and it's blending so nicely. But I just love this shape for highlighting. It's so good. And it also, like, under the eye for setting your under eye, so great. The only first impression I have for my eyes today is the Josie Maran Coconut Water Eyeshadow. This is in Rio de Rose Gold. Now, so it's gonna be my lid shade. I'm gonna slap some stuff in the crease and outer V. We'll see what happens. You have to shake this stuff up so much before you use it. Like, I have to keep going. That's not even enough. I have to keep, like, you probably have to do it for a solid minute. I wanted to just try baking with this powder on my cheek as well. You know, like, just to kind of sharpen the edge of my contour. I don't normally do that, but I figure since I'm using this first impression, it would be good to try that. So just taking it down the line where I would contour to shape out the cheekbone. And we'll just leave that there for a while, and then we'll wipe it away just like we did the under eye. I've never done a brow tutorial, by the way. Let me know if you would like to see that. I've been thinking about it. I know there's a bazillion brow tutorials out there and you might not even care. And really, all I use are Anastasia products. It's not sponsored, but, like, I don't know if you guys are interested. I'm gonna go really simple in the crease and the outer V because I really want this to be the total star of the show. I'm wanting to try out this new Goss number 19 brush though. I still haven't attempted the smoky eye that I bought it for, but I'm just gonna use it for crease color for now. I'm just using my MAC palette. And what do we want in the crease today? Let's go, this is warm, so yeah, let's go something warm. I don't know all the names of MAC shades yet, you guys. This one is soft brown. That should be nice. I just wanted to bring you in a little bit closer so you can see everything. I really hope this brush loosens up over time because honestly, it's not as flexible as I thought it was gonna be. A little bit of a darker brown in the outer V. This is Saddle. And we'll use the Goss number 20, which is this pointed brush. We're not doing anything crazy right now, you guys. This might be the most boring part of the video. I honestly don't know if I should have bought this brush. I read all these reviews and I got really swept up in them. Like, everybody was saying it's the most amazing pencil brush ever, but I don't know. Like, to me, pencil brushes, they're just kind of all the same. I'm gonna take a different brush. This is just an e.l.f. brush, so we're going from one side of the spectrum to the other. This is Swiss Chocolate. I am having a problem. The problem is I don't know the names of these shadows, so I keep trying to take them out and then they don't want to go back in and they're falling all over the place. and I don't want to break them. Okay, Swiss chocolate on this Alfie brush. Let's darken that up even further. Just something a little simple under the lash line, just all three of those browns just smudged out. Okay, you guys, I am very intimidated because this shadow, I don't know how to blend it out. It stopped recording. I don't know at which point it stopped recording. I hope that it got all that. So it blended out fine with this kind of stiff round brush in the crease, and I just added a little bit more on the lid. It's beautiful. It's still a little bit wet right now. I'm just keeping my eyes like this until it feels like it's fully dry, and then we will continue. If I was gonna do lashes, which I'm not today, I would probably do like a winged liner with this, but because I love this lid shade so much, I just took a little bit of my Lancome Drama Liquid pencil. It's just a regular black eyeliner, and I tightlined, but I kind of let it smudge up a little bit for a little bit of a smudgy look in the outer corner there. I've been a mascara monster lately, and I have like tried, I think, 5 mascaras in the last month, and tried another one. I don't know what it is. I found one that I love. You'll see it in my favorites, but I've just been on this mascara kick. I feel like I've been in a rut mascara wise for a long time, and now I'm like exploring all my options. So we're gonna try this. I've been wanting to try this since I saw it come out. This is the Ardency in Big Modster Big Instant Lash Enhancing Mascara, boosted with hemp protein. I don't know what that means, but it's got, I know from the picture on the website, it's got a curved brush, and it looks like kind of natural fibers and curved, and it's kind of really big. I like the look of this brush. When you find a mascara that really works well for you on the bottom lashes, and it doesn't transfer and it doesn't move, and it, you know, leaves you alone, I think, like, I personally like to stick with it. But I'm gonna try this because obviously I'm gonna try any new mascara on both sets of lashes. The second coat on the top made a big difference. I'm liking the way it looks right off the bat. I will zoom you in so you can see. Okay, I got you really, really close up this time. You can see kind of from the side. There you go. This one? Any difference one to the other? Yeah, I'm liking this so far. Looking pretty good to me. I'm going to line my lips with MAC Soar. So I got a sample of the new Makeup Forever formula of lipstick they came out with. I don't know what the name of the formula is. Maybe Artist? I don't know. Anyway, they reformulated everything. This is C211. Now, I think this might be too cool of a color for this look, but for the sake of first impressions, I'm going to use it. It's a little darker going on than I thought it was going to look. Wow, this is like a dark plummy mauve. This will be nice for fall. It seems like kind of thicker, you know, like it's not moving around a lot. I have a feeling this is going to be a long-lasting lipstick. But it went on really creamy, and it's not like moving. I don't think this is going to be the kind of lipstick that moves a lot. But I don't know that I like this color. I might take this off pretty soon, put something else on. But you guys, this eye look, what a badoo-a-dee-boo. I don't know what that was. Just came out because of how much I'm loving this. This Rio de Rose Gold from Josie Maran is the standout star of this first impression. Let me tell you right now, that is stunning. I'm not gonna be able to stop using this. So obviously I'll know better later how well my oily skin works with this, but my skin feels good right now. I already know I really like this. I'm going to give you a full review just for this in a couple weeks. This is okay. I mean, the finish is pretty, but I'm probably gonna return this because it's not full coverage enough for me, unfortunately. I am loving this here, the finish it's giving my skin. I love that it has the SPF in it. That's why I bought it in the first place. This is a star too. I'm loving the way my under eye is looking. It just looks so perfected. Like, it looks so natural. Like, I could see why people are all hyped up about this. I will say this, like, even now, it's super messy. It's getting everywhere. That's the only thing with that. These brushes, this I love right off the bat. This pointer, what is it called, 20? I don't know, you guys. I'm gonna have to obviously use all these things way more. But, and I'm hoping this will break itself in a little bit, because this was an expensive brush. I expected it to be magical. It's not as magical as I wanted it to be. The mascara, I'm liking it a lot. I've been loving the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara lately. And I think that one gives you a little bit more doll-like lashes than these, but still, this is a nice amount of volume. And I love the brush on this. This is where I keep all the stuff that I'm doing I did a first impression on, and I'm gonna bring you reviews on. And I keep it in here, this little owl basket, on my vanity, so that, you know, I remember to use this stuff. But let's give this guy a name. Is it a guy? I think it's a boy. I think it's a boy. Yeah. But anyway, let's give him a name. Put a name in the comments. I don't know what to call him. He's just an owl for now, but he needs a name because he's super cute. Okay, so you guys, that's the end of the first impressions today. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that so you can be notified of the future videos. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something constructive out of this, at least, or at least entertaining. I am off to eat that pizza now. I'm super hungry. And I have to take the lipstick off to eat it. But I'm super hungry and I'm going to devour that pizza. All right. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. I love you guys, and bye-bye till next time. Bye.